Boxing fans across the globe are pausing today to remember a true warrior, a man who defied expectations and captivated audiences with his relentless spirit in the ring. We're talking about the legendary former two-weight world champion, Dwight Muhammad Qawi, who has passed away at the age of 72. Born Dwight Braxton in Baltimore, Maryland back in 1953, Qawi's journey to boxing glory wasn't a straight path. As a young man, he spent time incarcerated after a conviction for armed robbery. But it was within those prison walls that he discovered boxing, a discovery that would change the course of his life forever. Just months after being released in 1978, he stepped into the professional ranks for the very first time. Think about that for a moment. From starting his pro career with just one win in his first 3 fights, Qawi quickly transformed into an unstoppable force in the light heavyweight division. His incredible winning streak earned him a shot at the then dominant WBC and Ring Magazine champion Matthew Saad Muhammad. In a stunning display, Qawi stopped Muhammad in the 10th round, becoming a world champion just a few short years after walking out of prison. He went on to defend that belt 3 times, cementing his place at the top before finally being dethroned by the great Michael Spinks in 1983. But Qawi wasn't done. Moving up to cruiserweight, the 5'6" powerhouse once again proved that heart and skill triumph over size. He defied all expectations, stopping the undefeated South African Piet Kroos to become a two-weight world champion. He continued his reign, knocking out Leon Spinks in 1986 before stepping into what would become one of the most talked about fights of his career later that year against a rising star named Evander Holyfield. Giving up over 6 inches in height to Holyfield, Qawi delivered a performance for the ages. It was a grueling back and forth battle that, even though he didn't get the decision, earned a cult following, especially in the UK where it was broadcast on ITV. That fight is still revered today as one of the last truly great 15-round bouts in boxing history. After that epic encounter, Qawi rebounded with a win in 1987 against Narcisco Maldonado, but he couldn't get the revenge he sought in a rematch with Holyfield later that year. He even stepped up to heavyweight, facing a returning George Foreman in 1988 before finally hanging up his gloves in 1999. His incredible career was rightfully recognized in 2004 when he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Beyond the ring, Dwight Muhammad Qawi continued to inspire. He dedicated his post-retirement life to giving back, working as a boxing trainer, a youth advocate, and a drug and alcohol counselor. He truly embodied the spirit of redemption and showed the world that with determination, you can overcome any obstacle. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, a champion in every sense of the word, will be deeply missed.